get ready for this episode because we are all over the board this week with rants and raves.
And be sure to listen to the very end because we have a great giveaway.
Welcome back to another Long Island Tea episode where we spill the tea on living your best Long Island life. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Sharon. Welcome back.
Thanks. Feeling a little discombobulated today. Are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You were like, is that our music? I'm like, yeah.
It just sounded so different.
Same music every week. But Chris is running the board today because Michael has a PTO day.
Yeah, he's on vacay.
He's on vacay, well deserved, and so it's fun to have Chris working the board.
Yeah,
Chris he's always
working
doing
the board
it
too.
Yeah, he's always doing it, but he's doing it solo today. And we were just telling Chris because he does the camera stuff when we do our remotes.
Yeah,
the Waterdrinker Farm was so fun and beautiful. So and then when we were looking at all the photos, Sharon and I are just glowing. Out
but like people are
field.
literally like reaching out to me like, wow, that was like golden hour there, huh?
Yeah. We were drinking golden hour beer, but the lighting was amazing because Chris spent like an hour, Chris, but still.
Yeah.
I was like, well deserved. You know what I mean? I was like complaining, like, Chris, what's taking so long? And then we see the lighting and we're like, oh,
that's why.
That's good. You should follow. I just told him, like, you should follow me everywhere with those reflective things. Because apparently I need it. It's like a real life filter.
It is. It's exactly it. He's like, you don't need the filters anymore.
Yeah. Well, plus
I'm
filters.
Obsessed with the filters.
That plus filters makes me look somewhat normal. So Sharon, in this week of August, as summer continues to fly by, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. Whatever.
I wanted to ask you, did you read your horoscope today?
I was just in the middle of reading it, and I didn't understand what it was trying to say to me, so I just turned it off. It says something like, can a person have a run of good luck, for that matter, bad luck? Yes. That's the thing is when I stopped reading it. When you aren't feeling in control of your own life, this may be a question that comes to mind. You may wonder if the winds of fate are pushing you in a certain direction now and putting either trouble or treasure in your path. It may even seem to be alternating between good and bad experience at the moment. The power of your mind, blah, 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 blah. That is 100% true. Right? What's your say?
Well, I read yours today, and I was like, screenshot.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Because it says today, decide to carve your own path, and you'll be pleased to see where you can go.
Yeah, thank you. I think everybody's life is like that. There's good and bad. And, we were talking about it in one of our past pod episodes. I think one of the best quotes I saw is I was watching Tom Hanks, and he said the best advice he would give his younger self is this too shall pass. And that's for good and bad things. When you're having the tough times in your life, you remember that this too shall pass. And when you're having the best times in your life, you have to remember that this too shall pass.
Yeah.
So you need to cling to those good times too.
I love that. That is very true. I thought it was interesting because we came off of the high of Waterdrinker, beautiful sunflower fields. And then we came into this week of just gloomy weather. It's like
hurricane.
Feels like winter.
Hurricane Debbie.
Hurricane Debbie?
Yeah.
That's the name?
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
I know. I thought you'd think so. Yeah. And that's basically what this week has been like.
Wow.
Hurricane Debbie's coming through. And also, as you and I were mentioning, Mercury's in retrograde.
Is it ever?
Sharon's like, and you said it's supposed to be like one of the strongest
ones. And I was trying to explain Mercury in retrograde to one of our friends yesterday, and she had no idea. She's never even heard that.
What?
And I'm like, what do you mean you never heard that? I'm like,
who's never heard that?
Regina.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see Regina not knowing that.
Yeah.
Now that you say that.
So that was fun.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know, something about the stars and the tides aligning. And I don't know.
I think it's the when they cross paths. It's that moment of that path crossing.
Okay.
That
I didn't know what it was
crazy.
apparently either until you're just telling me now.
I could be totally wrong.
I was like, all I know is it's like a time of chaos, right? When Mercury is in retrograde.
It also like affects electricity.
Yeah.
Right. So like
energy.
A lot of energy, things don't work, it's just crazy.
Yeah. And I feel like you right now, Sharon. I'm like, summer I was all like, there's still time. Summer is so fun. And now this week, as Kenzie leaves, go back to school, and one by one, the kids like peel off.
I know.
And I'm like, boo.
I know.
Summer's. I'm like, that's when I'm
when
like,
it hits
summer's over, and I'm not ready. I didn't.
I know.
Kenzie was like, I got mad because she went out with her friend Isabel last night. Our intern Isabel, who I love, and Isabel's mom, because I'm like Isabel's second mom, and Isabel's like Kenzie's second mom. We're all, you know, we've raised these girls together. And well, I thought she was going with Isabel and her parents because they always go out to dinner before she leaves. And I was like, you're going? I'm home. She's like, well, you didn't make plans with me. You're always working. You're always busy. And so it's my tradition. I'm like, fine. Okay. And then she comes home and she was like, so it was me and Isabel and her mom. And we were having such a fun girls talk about Isabel's going to study abroad, and boyfriends. And I'm like, wait.
Hold.
It was just the mom.
Rewind.
I'm like, the dad wasn't there. She's like, no, he couldn't come. I'm like, you didn't invite me?
Aww.
I'm like, I could have been.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's our tradition. I'm like, Isabel's mom and I vibe. We can totally. We would love. I'm like, anyway. So I'm bummed.
Yeah, but
it's fine.
When does she leave? Actually,
she leaves this week, and depending on Hurricane Debbie, literally. And at this point, I'm like, bring it, Hurricane Debbie.
Hit
Cancel
hard.
that flight.
I don't care.
Cancel that flight. One more week. And then it's not like Tegan and I, because she can't move into her apartment for the first week.
Right.
Don't even get me started on the scam.
I know.
That is these college apartments.
Move-ins.
Oh, first of all, you pay on August 1st. Okay? Full month's rent due.
Right.
And these apartments that are considered off campus, but they're really not. They're like 1 foot. And so they're $1 zillion because they're still walkable. You pay the whole year. It's not like during school.
Wow.
So you sign a year's lease.
Oh
okay?
my gosh.
So that's cool. And they're $1 zillion. And then you pay August 1st, and they're like, move-in dates August 15th. I'm like, I'm sorry? They're like, sorry. And you signed your lease. It says no prorating. So just so you know.
Oh my God.
And people just eat it up and buy it.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough places for the kids to live.
I know, but you showed me pictures of this apartment. Oh my God.
I want to live there. You and I. Let's get a 2-bedroom, Sharon, and just go for it. This will be our study abroad.
This is crazy.
Just ASU life.
This apartment complex is just like,
I want to go back and
they have to start a reality show, these girls.
Let me tell you where I didn't live when I went to ASU.
Right.
I drove her past my old, like a little townhouse that I lived. And by the way, I bought it. I had a mortgage.
Yeah.
At the age of 22.
You bought it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And my ex and I bought it.
Wow.
And so I had Sharon, I had a mortgage at the age of 22. I was president of my homeowners association when I was 23. Okay.
I know this story.
I was picking paint colors for everybody. I was writing the newsletter.
Yeah.
I tried to get it gated. It didn't pass the vote, whatever. I was doing stuff at 23. Like, this is, I was busy. This is my property value. And I drove her past it, and she was like, I'm scared.
Oh,
she was like, you lived here? And I'm like, I thought they were cute. They were like Melrose Placey.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway, whatever. So Tegan and I go back. So she has to stay in like an Airbnb.
Right.
For
Which
the
is
first
ridiculous.
week.
That's so ridiculous.
After I paid a full month's very expensive rent. Anywho, and then I'll go back. Tegan and I will fly there next week, and we're going to move her in.
I love it.
So her first apartment. I'm so excited. We have a little Pinterest board.
Yay.
We have a shared Pinterest board.
So cute.
Because Kenzie and I, you know me, I'm the worst decorator ever.
Right.
Like, I don't decorate.
Right.
She's the same.
Okay. All right.
Tegan is like artsy, and she has a vision. Yeah. Kenzie and I are like,
that works. Got a bed?
Is this throw pillow? How's that?
This will go.
I bought a throw pillow. So we're good.
Funny.
I got some Scotch tape. I'm going to hang up a picture. We're just, so we're going to try and channel. And so Tegan's coming with us to help us.
I love it. Good. And is everybody else moving into the same week?
Yeah. So then the day Tegan and I come back from Arizona, Thomas flies because Penelope's gone. She'll leave I think she leaves this week too, this week or next. And then she goes a little bit early, a couple days. And then Thomas is going to go fly to Chicago.
Oh, wow.
So we'll pass each other.
Ugh.
like at the airport.
Literally.
Although I think I come into JFK and he'll leave from LaGuardia.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so we're literally passing each other, and he's going to go move her in.
Aw.
I know, it's fun. I mean, it's a fun time for these girls. It's just so fun having them home. They're just so great.
Well, exactly. It's life.
It is.
You know, back in your home. It's like the sounds of these walls are, you know, like it's just.
I know.
And then it's going to be.
And we're all watching the Olympics,
I love
and
it.
we're all like commenting on everything and watching TikToks and talking about the tea of everything. And then immediately it's like silence.
And then go back to group chat.
I know, exactly. But it's also, you know, the circle of life.
Yeah, it's great.
As is this end of summer, the seasons.
I know.
The seasons of life, if you will.
Oh.
I know, don't get me started. Anyway, so if my tone is cranky, that's one of the reasons. Just one of them.
I think you have every right to be cranky.
Thank you. Speaking of being cranky, this is a real question.
Okay.
What in God's name goes on in our office bathroom? Because Sharon, I just went in there before I came in here, and I have questions. What goes on in there?
Are you talking about the water all over the floor?
Every time.
Yeah.
The place, first of all, it looks like a splash pad
Yes.
when you go in there.
Yes.
The counter.
Yeah.
You can never
Put the key down.
Nothing. God forbid you try to come in or out with your purse or your bag.
Cell phone. Yeah.
It's a full splash pad.
Well, funny enough, we have like this whole security system now in our office.
Yeah.
Gratefully.
Yeah.
So glad.
Yeah.
However, I don't think there is a day that has gone by since it's been installed that I remembered it's been installed.
Yeah. This is your project.
My doing.
Yes.
But I forget
Thank you.
stupid key card
Yeah.
every time. But cool enough, you and I have the app
Yes.
because that's where the cameras live. And so you can unlock the door through the app.
Correct.
Which I love. So 9 times out of 10, I'll take my phone with me to just unlock the door when I'm coming back in. But you're right. It's like a splash pad water park in there.
You need to wear like water shoes.
I know what it is. And I don't know if it's like, if this person listens, but it's somebody in our building, in our floor.
Oh.
She literally like washes her, like wets her hair down every time she goes to the bathroom.
What?
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then, so there's 3 stalls. One of them is just permanently out of order.
Permanently closed.
Permanently, it's just never going to work again.
And you never know when that pipe is going to burst because sometimes I'll be in there and I hear it like
The weirdest
ticking,
noises.
and I'm like,
The weirdest
hurry
noises.
up.
And then just now, even so out of the 2 out of 3 working stalls, I'm in there. One of them is just covered in, I don't know what. I don't know. How could there be so much water?
I know.
And I'm like, and then somebody next to me was going through it. I don't know, but you know, I mean, I'm like, I feel like maybe I have never been in the men's restroom.
I know. I think we should switch.
We need to swap those.
Yeah.
And just install.
I know.
So if you look at our floor, it's mostly women.
Well, also, funny enough, if you go to the 4th floor,
yeah.
it's the entire lawyer's office on the 4th floor, right?
Okay.
So like they own the whole floor. They have the most beautiful bathroom.
No way.
And I think it's always unlocked. Because there was a time where we couldn't use our bathroom, so they'll use the other floors. And I went up there, and I was like, oh, they have like 7 stalls.
Is this a secret?
Yeah.
Okay, don't tell anyone.
Just spilled the tea on that.
That is some tea. I remember, I think I've told the story before, when I first went, I was just a little newbie, 20-something, at the Arizona Office of Tourism. And we had these, you know, fine offices. Like, it was a building like this, like 4 floors, not huge, skyscraper or anything, in Midtown Phoenix. And the director, the executive director, like the CEO, who looked exactly like the lead actor in the movie Office Space, like wore the suspenders, you know, he was identical to him. Actually, at one point I had an Office Space party at my house and all the coworkers came over and we were dying laughing because it's literally him.
That is
had the
hysterical.
suspenders, the good hair, all of it, and very similar personality, very nice guy. But I remember going into his office was like marble floors. All of our offices were very fine, nice, similar to this, windows. And his office had these marble floors and he had his own bathroom. And I remember thinking, like, that's when you know you've made it.
Yeah, when you have your own bathroom.
And, you know, also just, you know, for the CEO, like in the CEO, like, I feel like that's a need.
Yeah.
Because, you know, nobody wants to be in the bathroom when you're in there.
No.
It's just, uncomfortable for everybody.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like, they want to give you privacy
times
or, yeah.
have things happened where you're like in the bathroom and you find
What are we talking?
so like somebody will just break down and cry. You're like, oh, okay, we're doing this.
Yes, that's happened where I go in the bathroom and somebody, like, people are just like having a moment.
Yeah.
And I just pop in there for a second and I'm like, okay.
Yep.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
And then you know, the ladies' room, things happen. Like it's a bonding. It's a bond. Yeah. But it's just, anyway, I walked in there today and I was like, why?
I know.
I mean, there's 2 stalls and there's like 20 people, 20 women on this floor.
I know. And Jeff, if you're listening.
Yeah, Jeff.
Help.
SOS.
Seriously.
We love our offices.
Oh, our management, they are amazing.
We love our offices here, and our counterparts across the street love there. We love being here in the building. But Jeff, help. SOS. Send help.
Hook some sisters
because
up with
honestly,
a new bathroom.
I don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah, I would really love, but it's going to happen if we switch to the men's room too.
I don't know what's going. Anyway, I was like, why?
And like, just build us bathrooms in our office.
Yeah,
we could totally do that.
Yeah, I mean, right now I have a mini fridge and I feel like I'm living large.
I know,
because I've got my own Diet Cokes, which is mandatory. Okay, so I didn't mean to derail the whole conversation. I just really. It's a real problem here at Discover Long Island. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, like,
I've
don't
seen it.
Visit us if you need to use the restroom.
I've seen it, and the poor cleaning lady.
She's the cutest.
I love her.
Me too.
And she's always in there with the mop.
She's like, good Lord.
Yeah, stop.
You know, she's thinking like, what goes on in here?
Mm-hmm. You know it.
Because every time.
I know.
It's okay. Enough. Sorry. So don't. Ladies, if you just, I'm going to go check out the 4th floor immedially when we're done here because I now have questions and I have major bathroom envy. It's important having a nice restroom. So you know, one of the things I was really worried about, we went to Atlantic City.
Yes, you did go. Okay.
Yes, I tried to cancel it.
Yeah, I know, 100 times.
Multiple times. Because, you know, I don't like going anywhere. Yeah. And it always seems fun when you're making the plans.
And then you're like in the car.
And then it starts travel and pack and you're like, I don't want to go here. And I don't want to drive.
The best part is it was your birthday present.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because we had Nate Bargatze tickets.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Loved him.
He was great, right?
Loved him. Interestingly enough, though, he has like his openers. Mm-hmm. It reminded me of... I couldn't remember the name of the tour. Like, remember Jeff Foxworthy?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What was the tour called?
The Redneck tour.
Yeah, the Redneck or the Blue Collar.
Blue Collar tour, yeah. What did you think of, is it his real father?
That wasn't one of them.
Okay.
Was one of his, when you saw him, his father was a comedian?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he was like, it was like a circus type thing. And I was like, yeah, it was really interesting. And I was like, I couldn't tell if it was true.
Oh.
If he was really his father.
Oh. I don't know. I didn't get that same act. There was 3 guys that opened. One of them was funny. The second guy that went, you know, he didn't perform well.
Okay.
You know, listen, being a comedian must be
it's rough.
I mean, look, I'm sure there are episodes people are like, that wasn't good.
Yeah.
Get it together. What you guys do.
Sure.
You know? But it must be so hard. And it was really uncomfortable. It's been a while since I've seen a comedian just like not have a good night.
Yeah.
And his humor just, I feel like maybe it resonates more in other areas of the country.
Okay.
But in, you know, New Jersey and the East Coast, it was kind of like people were, I think, you know, laughing to try and support him. But it was like awkward laughter because he was a very, very large guy. Okay. And he was like, me and Jelly Roll, you know. But it was self-deprecating to the point where it was like, you felt bad for him. I was just like, Thomas was like, you know, it went beyond, it's fine to be self-deprecating, but then you kind of felt like, are you okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, are you good? Anyway, so that was weird watching him like not do well. And then they had to, thank God, like the last guy before Nate, I was like, I hope somebody else is coming out here. Poor Nate Bargatze is going to come out to like kind of a dim room.
Yeah.
And then the last guy was really funny. Again, all very Southern.
Okay.
And he was talking about how he's from like Alabama or Georgia or something and lives in Colorado now. And he's like, it's just different people. Yeah. He's like, you know, their name's River and my name's Derek. And I'm just telling you. Just
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was cute. And then Nate Bargatze was really funny.
Yeah,
he's talking about the Olympics.
Is he? Okay.
Oh, it was so funny because, and I like when things are current.
Yeah, exactly. Because when I went, it was current enough, but it was more about his like family and being a dad, and you know.
I'm sure there were parts of it that were like that too, canned, stuff that we've heard before, but good and things everybody can relate to. But then he threw in like the Olympics, and he's like, the Olympics are fun. Everybody's watching, and he's like, and then when you win the gold, it's so exciting, and then the being on the podium, but when you win the bronze, he's like, and then he's like, my chiropractor apparently is a bronze medalist. And you can only talk about it for so long.
Yeah.
He's like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Bobsled. Seemed like that was fun experience. Okay. Anyway, I'm having this issue on my back here. And you're just like, let's.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought it was fun. But I'm glad I went. And I'm going to wrap that up. I'm glad I went. Thomas was like, no, we're going. And I just didn't want to go because I wanted to soak up every minute with the girls.
The kids, yeah.
But it was really, really fun. We always have a good time. And you never realize how much you need that time away together. Even though I said, without the kids, it does feel like it's all date night. But still, you're at home. You're in
home mode. You're not like.
I actually slept.
Wow.
You know what about the blackout curtains?
Mm-hmm. You don't have blackout curtains in your room?
Girl, no. My room is like. It may as well just be a room of skylights.
Oh.
There's and I love the natural light in my room.
Yeah, but you're waking up every morning like,
I tell you. I have those eye masks that I'll reach over and put on sometimes if the light is coming in too much. But something about a cold, dark hotel with the fan that runs constantly. You can crank that AC down to like 64.
Yep. I love that.
With
hotel
like
living
no
is fun. It really is.
It really is. We went to the beach and had a little beach day.
Oh, that's fun.
I go back at the end. I was going to post some pictures on social.
Yeah.
I only took pictures of food. I was like, we had amazing breakfast, amazing steak dinner. And I'm like, I took pictures of
all of our meals.
Like, which nobody needs or wants to see. I didn't take a single other picture.
That is funny.
I'm like, okay, piggy. Did you have a good week? I ate all this gravy.
Oh, my God.
And steak. So
that's awesome.
But we went, had a great time, came home. So I'm glad I went. It was really, really fun. The other thing, one of the openers said, which was so funny. I was totally really, because I guess he was from New Jersey, the first opener. And he was like, hey, so you're in Atlantic City. We were at the Hard Rock, have fun. Yeah. He's like, because Nate Bargatze is known for like being a good, clean comedian.
Yeah. He's
like, so everyone that's like good and wholesome in this general area is in this room right now. He's like, because don't leave.
Yeah.
Because Atlantic City is
crazy. And
he's like, what happened?
Yeah.
Like Vegas did it.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
It is weird. Did you gamble at all?
I gambled a teeny scotch.
Okay. Like, here's my $5.
Yeah. I put like, the penny slots.
Mm-hmm. All those are more expensive.
Because you play 200 or something at a time. I'm like, I may as well play the dollars.
Right.
But no, I sit there and I lose $40, and Thomas is trying to have a conversation with me. He puts money in the penny slot next to me because he just sits where I'm sitting. Yeah. And he's like hitting it and then talking to me and then telling me about we're talking about dinner. And all of a sudden he's like, ding, 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 ding. It's making a huge noise. And he's like, I'm trying to have a conversation. And the guy next to him is freaking out. He's like, dude,
you just won.
It's 108,000. But he won $100.
Oh my God.
And he's like, Thomas is just, I like to watch him gamble because he's just lucky. Mm-hmm. He's me.
It's so funny. Dan and I are the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like he likes to watch me gamble because
I can see
I am lucky.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be lucky again now that I said it out loud.
Oh.
But
you will. You have good, I could see you being good, intense gambling energy. I go in immediately upset.
Annoyed.
The second the second that sucks in my money.
You have to play the Willy Wonka machines.
Oh.
They are so fun.
Oh, okay.
Because they have like this whole thing. Like sound.
Oh, Oh,
every time.
Okay.
It's fun.
That's awesome. I will do that. I never know what machines to play because I don't gamble enough.
And they make you happy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next time. But it's fun. I really enjoy the getaway. So we went, came back. It was good. What'd you do?
What did I do? I took my day off.
Yes.
And I went to Meshut Beach in Hampton Bays.
Ooh.
And I did some paddleboarding.
Seriously?
And kayaking with my children.
Do you have paddle boards and kayaks?
My sister does. She has inflatable ones. And I do. I just don't know where mine are.
Yeah.
So I have a garage. They're not there. I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know. Anyway, so I did that, and it was so much fun. But I had my 3 kids and then 3 of Braden's friends all in my car.
Oh.
So it was a packed car. And like the whole ride out there, all I could think of is like, what if I get a flat tire?
What?
I don't know what to do.
That's what you're thinking of?
Yeah, I don't know why. I was like so nervous driving out there with all those people in my car.
It must have been so fun.
It was so fun. It was really a lot of fun. And then my 2 other sisters came with me, and my nephew came too. And we had the best time. Pearl, like I told Braden, he was kind of getting annoyed because Pearl was like following him around the whole time. And he's like, I just want to hang out with my friends. I don't want my little sister there. And I'm like, Braden, this is like a core memory. Yeah. You're teaching her how to paddleboard with all of your friends that like treat her so nice.
Core memory. You're like me. This is a teachable moment.
Yes.
So this is a core memory.
Core memory. But we had the best time because it is it's on the Peconic
I was
River.
going to ask you, okay, because I'm always looking. We got an inflatable paddleboard from my dad as like our family Christmas gift year
so
before
cool.
last.
Yeah.
No, we never know where to take it.
You can't take it where you're Cedar Beach?
We go to West Meadow usually, and you can't. Okay, so do you go? There's waves. There's like little waves, but still.
Yeah.
And I think we didn't inflate it enough because it was like super.
Well, yeah, that's one of the things. Her compressor, like she hand pumped it, but Mishut is good, and it's probably close to you.
I need to know. Tell me about it. So where is it?
Hampton Bays. It's the Peconic River.
But is it like, are there waves or is it like a little bay?
It's
like
a little bay. Yeah, it's very rocky.
Yeah.
But they have it all like people just go out and like pool rafts and like kind of just relax.
Fun.
It's very calm, but it's really fun. But you can go there, or I think you can go like there's Port Jeff. Bree goes all the time, whatever beach that is.
Yeah, I don't know. There's Stony Brook Harbor too. Apparently, can you imagine? I've lived here for 9 years, and I'm like, where do I go?
I know.
I
still like. It was just an idea because people talk about that the water is so crystal clear.
Yeah.
Every time they go, it's like.
And was it?
It wasn't when I went.
Oh, okay. I love. This is what I love about Discover Long Island. What we do. People that have lived here for years or even their whole lives.
Yeah.
Like, had you ever been there before?
No.
There's still something like new to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just got to get out there and do it.
I loved it. It was really a lot of fun.
I love paddleboarding.
I know.
And I don't do it enough.
You forget.
And
Look
kayaking.
at how much you love it.
I know. I bought Thomas these fold-down kayak roof rack things. We've never used them.
You have kayaks?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We have kayaks. Huh. Never use them. Haven't used them all summer.
Are they installed on his truck?
Well, the roof,
Wow.
all you got to do is pop them up because we had the ones that he had to put on and off every time. So
Yeah.
now I got the flip-down ones.
Perfect.
No, never used it since I bought
We
it.
still have a a few more weeks.
Yeah. Well, I
That's
think maybe when the kids are gone.
That's the stuff you can do in September too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's still warm enough to do that.
Yes. We still have time. We still have time to enjoy the summer. Okay. So what we still have time to as well is to talk about some Long Island life.
Yes. Like our taste of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Our taste of Long Island.
That's okay. I was like,
You're like, where are you going with this?
Beauty Tailor Custom Discover Long Island Lipstick. So the Beauty Tailor is a new partner of ours, and this is a beautiful salon that you can go in and really make your own lipstick. So Carrie did it for us, and she went in and she customized this beautiful shade. This is located in Carle Place. Their custom-made lipsticks and lip glosses are tailored to every customer. The color specialist will work with you to find the perfect shade for your skin tone. You'll get to choose between the moisturizing Crème or a long-wearing matte lipstick, or try out the new ultra smooth non-sticky lip gloss, providing you with the pigment and sensational shine. They do parties, Brie was saying. They have like a karaoke room. It's really cool.
So fun. And also, thank you, Carrie. I'm showing it on camera if you're watching the YouTube, the Discover LI cute
shade.
little,
So cute.
our own personal custom shade. And I love it.
I know. It's like I said, it's perfect for you.
I have not put it on yet, but
Yeah.
I love it. Is this for me or
Yes,
I feel bad?
keep
Is
it.
this yours? I feel
No,
bad.
keep it.
This is so cute.
I don't wear lipstick like you do.
I do wear lipstick.
You love a good
lot.
lipstick. But all their products are made in the state of New York, and they're all 100% vegan, clean, and gluten-free.
I just think it's such a fun, like, activity idea for a birthday party or a bachelorette party to go. And then what a great, like, gift. You don't have to worry about, like, favors. This is your gift.
Yeah, it's
and
so
everybody
cute.
gets a takeaway, and I just think it's brilliant.
And it's cool for all ages.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
they do, you could do it for your kids, but you
Little
could
kid.
do it like a girls' night out.
Yeah.
With your girlfriends.
Yeah,
Like
I was saying, bachelorette party, because you get so tired of going to, like, the bar or whatever.
Right.
You can go have your own little karaoke jam. This is so awesome.
I love it.
Well, this is so cute. Thank you, Beauty Tailor.
So
What a
cute.
wonderful idea.
Yeah.
And I love it. I mean, it's a beautiful color.
It is a beautiful color. And like I said, it'll look perfect on you. So
Oh.
you can follow them on social media at Instagram at beautytailor.li, or you can look them up online at beautytailornyc.com.
So cute. Thank you. You know what else is cute is after the Waterdrinker Farm, we went into the LA farm brewery.
Yeah. That
And
was so
like
fun.
hung out with the whole family.
I love them.
Me too. And the photographer, she's our new best friend.
Oh my
Nick,
gosh.
Nick Photography.
Yeah, she was awesome. She's like, I could sit here and listen to you girls talk about like Long Island. She's like, you speak my language. You talk about everything I want to talk about. Like, I'm like, so welcome, new hot tea, Nick Photography.
I know. And the dad and Mark, they were just like, thank you so much for what you guys do for Long Island. They were like, we love Long Island so much.
Yeah.
And we, thank you for helping us spread the word.
Yeah.
It was really
It was
sweet.
sweet.
They're just good people.
Good people.
I love it. And it was fun and it was relaxing.
Your sunflowers are still full bloom, right?
Gorge.
Like they're still gorgeous.
Gorge.
I don't, like you said, I don't know what they do to their flowers, but they last a long. And typically, sunflowers don't last that long.
Yeah.
Like you'll see them to start to wilt. They also sat in our cars because I got in and I'm like, oh no.
I know.
But then as soon as I put them in water, they were like,
Because they were like, where are your sunflowers? I'm like, they're in the car. And they were like, are they in water?
90
like, what?
degrees out.
They're like, these
Yeah.
are our babies.
yeah.
Put them in water.
Exactly.
But no, I loved it. It was super fun. And I learned so much about all the different seasonal events. And also it was just really relaxing to be out there in the field amongst the flowers, having a little brew. And
I was laughing so hard because, sorry to cut you off.
yeah, it's okay.
But like if you watch it on YouTube, like you can see me like smacking the flies away the whole time. And we were getting like sand flies from
Yeah.
where we were sitting.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, you're in the wild,
Yeah.
which Sharon and I are not used to.
You're out on the farm.
Yeah, exactly. Which
fun.
is not our daily activity. But I was going to say it's National Relaxation Day coming up
Oh, yes.
on August 15th.
That's so interesting. So Aram Spa has their residency at Topping Rose House still in Bridgehampton. And we just went there for our News 12 segment.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited. It's going to be on our News 12 East End show segment. And it's something we've been wanting to do for a long time is to go to the Aram Spa at Topping Rose. I still have not been to Topping Rose.
Right?
Have you ever been there?
No. A long time ago.
I want to go.
Yeah.
And I think Bree went because she was like, we can't
continue to wait for
she's
you
like,
guys.
we can't coordinate with you anymore. And there was this cruise that they were trying to go on
I know,
out of Northport.
she went, yeah.
And she's like a sunset cruise, so you can see that on our social too. And she was like, they want to host you guys and come out. And we kept trying to look at that. I'm like, just go.
Yeah. She was going anyway to get the
content.
So she's like,
I'm like, just
there's
stop trying to plan
Yeah.
around me and Sharon because it's just never, it's too hard.
It's too hard. It's all the traveling, like
It's all the traveling. And then it's also like we have events oh my God, I can't believe I forgot to mention this to you. Speaking of events, on your day off, it was Michael's
oh yes,
Emerging Leader 30 Under 30 celebration. Michael, our producer and our wonderful social media manager, he was recognized by Long Island Business News as Emerging Leader 30 Under 30.
I know. And I loved following his social because it was just, he's so emotional and I love it. And his whole family was there to help celebrate.
I had the honor of being invited to his table And it was his mom and his dad and his grandma and his sister.
So adorable.
Oh my God, they were so cute.
So cute.
And
And you guys were outside. Like, that's so
Oh my
nice.
God,
You weren't
beautiful.
in like a catering room. You're on the patio.
It was beautiful outside in this garden, and typical for me. I put it on my calendar from 5:30 to 7:30.
Right.
Okay, so it was on my calendar, and so I think what I did is I had skipped over the part because I won't go to the initial networking
Right,
part
because it's for them to do that.
Yeah, exactly. This is for Michael, and I kind of just go swoop in, do the dinner, the awards, and then I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was working. I had a lot of stuff going on for the next morning, so I was like, I had to work, and so I was thinking like 5:30, 7:30. I'll skip the networking part 5:30, and then I'll go in. So I got there at like 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, started at 4:30. Started at 4:30.
I know. Well, it's funny. So
I missed it.
I think what happened, I put it on your calendar from 4 to 6.
Oh, and I
think
it.
you probably moved it thinking I'll get there at 5:30.
Correct.
That's probably what happened.
That's exactly what happened, Sharon. I moved it thinking I'll get there at 5:30, but then a week or so later,
Yeah, you forget.
I looked at 5:30 to 7:30, and I'm like, I'll obviously miss the beginning part, and I'll come in. I get there, and everyone's already had dinner. The awards have happened. And I'm like, oh, but the good news is that apparently between 4:30 and 5:30, it was blazing hot sun with no cover.
Okay.
Because I get there, I stroll in at 6, and I'm like, this is beautiful.
Yeah, what a lovely
shady,
evening.
The sun's, I'm like, this is great. Everybody else is like
sweltering.
Melted.
Oh my gosh.
And they were like, you weren't here during the part. I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
sorry.
It's fine. I still got there for pictures.
Yeah, that's great.
And to meet the family and celebrate. I was really happy to be there. So they had the ice cream bar.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I had for dinner.
Good.
I'm like, I'll just take that.
That's fine.
That's perfect for me.
That's perfectly fine. I don't need the buffet.
But congratulations to Michael. More
congratulations. That's awesome.
Okay, so I meant to tell you, like, speaking of, I don't know what. Speaking of what, but
we were talking about events.
Relaxation. There's a ton of stuff. Salty Soul Yoga and Paddle Diva too. Which, speaking of, if you want to do some paddle boarding, that's a
so
relaxing thing that you did. Like just being out on your kayak.
Yeah, exactly.
Paddle boarding, that's relaxing. It's also National Roller Coaster Day.
Yeah, Friday, August 16th.
Plenty of places.
Plenty of places, but most specifically, Adventureland.
Obviously, on Long Island. I mean, if you think roller coaster, your mind goes immediately to Adventureland. And National Aviation Day, which has a lot of roots here.
Yes. That's Monday, August 12th. And I think, we talked about this a little bit earlier. Like, there's a national day for everything.
I know. We don't want to go too into the national days of everything. But if you have not looked into it yet and you like aviation, you have to dig into the Long Island's aviation history with Lindbergh, and every lunar module was made here. I mean, it's deep.
It's incredible. And I think Bree just went and did some filming and got some content for this to post for Cradle of Aviation.
Oh, she's so good. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so a lot going on. Again, please don't think that summer's over just because Sharon and I are depressed. Okay? Just because we're bumming. Although, with the storm, it makes me excited about winter. I'm like,
well, I was thinking too.
Is anything
today.
canceled? Can it be canceled?
Well, also, like, I'm excited. Speaking of piggies, I'm so excited to cook in the crock pot. Like,
my God.
Right? Like with all the soups and stuff.
Nate Bargatze said that. He talked about how much weight he gained during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, I went through my crock pot era.
Yep.
He's like, at times, I had like 4 of them going at one time. He's like, I don't even know what's in there. I just dumped a bunch of stuff in there. I don't even know.
Oh my God.
What's in there.
We did that. I mean, literally, like Joanna Gaines came out with her cookbook around that time. So like we cooked everything in her cookbook. Yeah. And then she came out with the second volume. Yeah. And then we cooked everything in that one too. We need to get into, we used to share recipes. Oh yeah.
Cause I'll just share one with you right now. Okay. When I make this all the time. I think I've shared it before. I make this all the time for my family, and they love it. We call it salsa chicken. You just put like 3 or 4 chicken breasts uncooked in your crock pot. You dump a can drained kernel corn.
Mexi corn or?
No, yes, if you want. Sure.
You're the cook.
Yeah. I just use plain. And a can of black beans or garbanzo beans if you prefer, whatever.
Right.
Again, drain. I think you don't have to drain those. Just pour those in there.
Right.
And then a jar of salsa.
Sounds delicious.
And then boom, 4 hours on high, and it's healthy.
Yeah.
And then you shred the chicken, and it's like Chipotle or something. It's like a Mexican bowl.
So, do you put that on top of rice?
I don't. I just like that. But you can do it in like lettuce wraps.
Right. Ooh,
you can do
interesting.
like a lot of times we'll use like tortilla chips and make like
that's what I would do. Yeah.
nachos. I mean, it's awesome.
I love this.
And it's also like keto.
Yeah. Do you ever make they call it cowboy caviar?
What's that now?
Oh my God, it's so good.
Okay, tell me.
So you take a can of Mexicorn, put it, this is a bowl, so it's like a dip, right?
Okay.
So it's avocado, tomato, celery, red onion, carrots, black beans, which I prefer, and Mexicorn, and then you mix it all up, and you put lime juice and a package of Italian season mix, whatever it is. It's like the little packets, and then you mix it all up and all the juice, and then you eat that. Like I eat it like with a spoon. People eat it with like
healthy.
it could be like a side salad.
Oh my gosh!
Or, yeah, it's so good.
We should. I remember when I first moved here and everything was potluck, and I did away with it.
Yep.
We should bring back the potluck maybe.
You know who loves a good cooking or smoking some meat?
Yeah, that would be our Chris.
That would be our Chris.
Chris is like the king. He's the meat
Remember?
smoking king.
Remember that barbecue we had at your house?
Yeah, it's funny that just came up on my
Memories
page. Yeah, from like 4 years ago, and I was like, oof, that was a long time ago. No, he's like, yeah, he's really good.
He made wings.
Oh
he
my
made
God.
like pulled pork.
Whenever we make anything, what was it? The holidays, and he made that very intricate. Was it the cake?
Yes.
I was like, what?
It was the holidays. Bring your cookies, and he made a brownie cake.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it was so pretty. You didn't want to eat like the talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Okay. We're I don't know what we're on. We're on a.
This
we're ready
episode,
for
good
full.
luck.
We're ready to eat. Our summer bodies are gone. They came and went, and we're ready now to enjoy some
That's
cozy cooking. But before we go for the fall, still a couple things happening this summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw this and I almost said something to you about us going, but then I'm not going to be here, I don't think. Dan's Taste White Party at Gurney's.
I know,
right?
because I'm still dying to see the Dolce & Gabbana
Same.
collab. I just want to.
So they're having this awesome white party August 17th, by the way.
Love it.
By the way, if you ever want to know what it's like to be in the Hamptons, do you watch Bethany Frankel on TikTok?
I used to. She doesn't show up anymore. I don't know why.
So she's in the Hamptons right now, and she's obsessed with the Hamptons.
Okay.
And she's, she goes on forever, kind of like me. It's like put the fries in the bag, bro. Shut up.
How many texts I got about that too? It was
Really?
hysterical.
Oh, that's funny.
Like,
but she apparently went to one. She'll tell you like her favorite Hampton spots, and she's obsessed with like this one chicken salad at this one farm in the Hamptons. And then she went, and because apparently everyone's going now to get this chicken salad, and she was like, the people weren't nice to me. They didn't make me feel special. She's like, all the customers are here for me. They're all like, oh my God, taking videos of me. Look, you're here getting the chicken salad.
That's so funny.
She's like, you know what? I'll pick a different place in the Hamptons to tell you about.
To talk about.
So
That's funny.
if you ever want to know, like the ins of the people that actually go to the Hamptons and are Hamptonites.
Yeah.
I love it. You can watch her on TikTok and she'll tell you
We
all
had the sales team, the networking mixer and we were at the Canoe Place in Hampton Bays. And just the past hors d'oeuvres there. I don't know why we're talking so much about food. I guess I'm hungry. But like they had like little, like it looked like a rice cracker. I don't know, with like lobster salad on top. It looks so good. And then they had like...
It looked good, so you didn't have it.
I don't eat lobster.
Yeah.
But I probably should have tried it because it just looked good.
Yeah, if you're ever going to delve into it.
Yeah. But I wonder who their
changed your-
chefs are because like the way they were doing it was like...
Oh, yeah.
incredible.
Oh, the Canoe Place Inn? Oh, they got some incredible chef from like some exclusive resort in like Wyoming or something, like one of those Montana places.
Wow.
Like 5-star.
I would love to go there once.
Yeah, I know.
That would look cool.
I know. We should do a girls' getaway.
Yeah.
Montana's been on my list for a while. Okay, so listen, we're talking about other places now. But before you go anywhere else, make sure you're getting the most out of Long Island. And Saturday, August 17th is that white party at Gurney's. And then there's also Montauk Lighthouse Weekend on the 17th and 18th.
Yeah, this looks interesting. Performances by Kings of the Coast Pirates on the Lighthouse stage.
And also that weekend is Sandpoint Preserve Summer Celebration and opening night of West Side Story at CM Performing Arts Center. There's so much going on. And real quick before we wrap up, giveaway.
Oh,
I should have done this earlier. Speaking of, brand new book. It's finally out for sale. I got the preview copy of Elizabeth in the Hamptons.
I love it.
And it's so cute. It's Pride and Prejudice meets the Hamptons.
Perfect.
Great read as you're going into the end of summer or fall. It's really cute little rom-com. Loving it. And Audrey Belletta is the author, one of the authors, and Emily Harding is the other one. And we're doing a giveaway. 3 winners.
3 winners. That's huge.
Will be chosen.
That's awesome.
Because we're friends with them, and so they gave us 3 of these books.
Oh, good.
And I've read it. Courtney, our PR person, has read it. It's really cute.
Oh, good.
Tegan was like, "I want to read that after you."
Awesome.
It's just really, and it gives you insights like what it's like to be a local.
So cool.
In the Hamptons versus people that come there for the summer or just visit. It's really a great read. So highly recommend. And we're gonna let you experience it yourself with the giveaway.
Because we're that cool.
Right. Follow our social. We're here.
Yeah.
We're here for yours.
Yes, 100%.
And make sure you're following all of our content always, of course, because we're posting all of the other national days that we didn't mention. And we have the Long Island Game Farm coming up on LITV and the East End show on News 12. And there's just we're everywhere.
We are everywhere.
Just follow our social. We're also on TikTok, Long Island Tea Podcast TikTok.
I know, I'm loving those.
Me too, as well as I love the Discover Long Island TikTok with all the interns.
That's so cute.
They're so cute.
They did such a good job.
And also, if you want to know more about Long Island, we are Long Island, New York TikTok.
Yes. Yeah.
As well as on all of our Instagram. So keep living your best Long Island life.
Yeah,
DM
summer's
us,
not over.
Leave us
Don't
a 5-star
worry.
review. Send us a voicemail. Tell us what you think about any of these things.
Yeah.
And thanks again. Really, we want to thank all of our listeners for tuning in every week. We really appreciate you.
Yes, absolutely. See you next time.
Bye.
The Long Island Tea Podcast is brought to you by Discover Long Island. For exclusive access to contests and promotions, follow Long Island Tea Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And for questions, comments, and collaborative inquiries, email spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com.